MovieWeb.com.
Did you have the same reaction to her audition as the rest of the fellows in this movie seem to have when she walks into a room? I mean, because she really lights up the movie as soon as she comes on the scene.
Yes, actually, yes. Because when I organized this casting, you know, we heard dozens of young ladies with a singing test. I organized on a stage, a real stage in Paris. And I were with some friends, with some part of my crew. So we were 20 people watching at the young ladies. And so for them, it was a little bit impressive, you know, because it was a real stage, a big stage, a camera, etc., lights. And when she sang her 2 songs, it was at the beginning of the casting process. And I said to myself, my God, we have here a very important candidate for the character. And after 4 months of different tests, I mean, she was just the best. That's why she's here.
Now, how did the part change for you once you came on board? I mean, did you guys like change it up a little bit from what was in the script, or are what we seeing exactly what was on the page when you originally wrote it?
Oh, the story and the character, it's the same, but there were like a few lines, you know, that has been changed when we were like doing the rehearsals together, and sometimes a few lines.
Yes, because at the beginning I wrote the script for the 3 friends, and the 3 friends are very best known in France. They are friends of mine. I worked with them already, and so I knew when I was writing the script for the male characters who were the actors. But for the young lady, I didn't know anything about her. I mean, in terms of silhouette, about what she was looking like. And actually, the character was written for somebody a little bit older, 25, something like that. But when I met her, when I did especially the acting test, and I was looking how she was reacting to the lines, of course, I made some modifications to fit to her personality.
So it kind of worked for the movie that you had this base group that you've worked with and known, and then had a newcomer come in. It kind of, because that kind of shows on screen, so that kind of energy is actually there in reality from what we're seeing on screen then.
Yes, I'm sure, because in the story, anyway, Douce, the character, female character, was coming to Paris to succeed, and she was totally unknown. And so there is a parallelism between what happened in the real life, because when Nora came to the crew, everybody was knowing each other, and she was the new one. And for the audience too, you know, nobody knew Nora before. And so when she appears on the screen, it's the effect of a revelation, and that was really important for me, for the character.
And what was that experience like for you to come into an area where all these people know each other and you're sort of the new cat on town?
Well, it's like when you go to school for the first time, you feel like you want to make friends, and they're all friends, they're all family, and you try to get into it, but you don't know at the beginning. So that's, but they were like so nice to me. They were so friendly and such good actors, and they really wanted to share all the good power together, all together. So that was great, yeah. And also when I was shy, of course, but that feelings, you know, those kind of feelings really helped me, you know, to play the part of Douce, because, you know, at the beginning she's like she's shy like me, you know, she doesn't know anyone, and she tried to make friends, and that's a little bit my story, you know, when I came into that movie.
Can you talk a little bit about working with Wagner and Thomas on the songs? Because all the songs in this are original compositions, right? Now, how exciting was that for you to get new music for your film as opposed to finding like old songs that, you know, everybody knows?
Yes, you know, Wagner and Thomas are composer and lyricists very famous in France. They have done dozens of hits, so they were very best known and very good friend of mine. And one day they came with the kind of songs, maybe 12 or 13, I don't remember, and it was like little sketches about the 30s, about modest characters, modest person, popular area, a wonderful kind of suburb of Paris. And it was really delightful because it sounds, the songs was a little bit like the 30s, but if you listen really to them, if you watch carefully to the lyrics, they are not from the 30s. So it was a kind of style exercise. And for me, it was very inspiring. You know, inspiration can come here, in a park, in a bar, or whatever, with a friend, and sometimes it's just the music who gives you the inspiration. And all these songs of this popular area came to me, and step by step, I imagined one character, second character, three friends, popular areas of Paris, aesthetical views of the former Paris, because this Paris don't exist anymore. We have all recreated. It's our vision of Paris. It's not realistic. We are more in a tale. And when those songs were all incorporated in the script, but with a dramaturgical experience. You know, it was not just like music. Every song can tell something about the character. And sometime at the end, when I was writing the script, there is one point when the three friends are dreaming to go to the seaside. In 36, the Parisian, the seaside was very far away. You know, it was very difficult to get there. And so it was a matter of dream. And I told Wagner and Thomas, please, give me a song like we're off to the seaside. We will go to the seaside, and they did. So it was really a reverse inspiration.